We're at Blacktown Exercise and Sports Science Technology Centre. We're going to ask everybody to brainstorm essentially their toolkit and what helps them to be best prepared to perform.
Well, yeah, like if you're thinking about what's happening on the day, then you're too late.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
You're not ready.
You're not ready.
So we're looking to have everyone together here at best to build the team, to build friendships, to build communication, to get brains working together. We'll start with some seminars so that we're focused, and by the time we hit the gym, everyone's going to be ready to get their warm-ups in and start working hard.
Okay, we are here at Elevate at Villawood in Sydney. It's a Paralympic training camp. So we have all the various classifications from amputee through wheelchair, through cerebral palsy, spinal cord injuries, and obviously myself being totally blind. We've got, it's a comp simulation as well as a training camp. So this morning we have 2 qualifying rounds up some fairly dramatic walls, both from a angle as well as obviously some of the holds. And then we have a strength and conditioning profiling testing this afternoon along with some seminars. For me, it's about the experience again on these sort of angles of the walls. Obviously had the chance since late last year to have I suppose a more technical approach to the actual wall, and also from an equipment wise using different shoes for different climbing conditions. Here it's not only about my team or the team I'm trying to build, but also the Paralympic team. So each of us brings to this various experience, our different experiences. So I have experience obviously across various Paralympic games. More so these have experience in climbing, and some of them are relatively new, so it's sharing my experience obviously from a competition perspective, and for them it's their experience obviously from a climbing, and it's bringing together those resources right now with my swimming purely being focus. That will change come obviously the end of July, and then the chapter begins on a whole new drive up a wall. It for me, it's just the experience with us. It's a flow of it, and I think that if I had have gone boom boom rather than sort of both hands on it, I think with my reach potentially what I should have done was almost touch my right and go straight with my left, because I'm not experienced with that board that's sloping downwards, and that's where it's like trying to grab hold into a it's like a cat hanging on a roof. I just didn't have the claws.
We want people to be absolutely doing their best, having their best time with brilliant performances on the wall. Yeah, Olympics. And if the Games, if everyone's aiming for that, they're here to develop, and we want to provide that opportunity because we know that it builds the team.
I wouldn't say the word uncomfortable, it's a different experience. Though for me, it's not the actual going up, it's actually coming down and making sure you land either straight or knowing when you hit the ground. For example, a person who's sighted, they know when to take the shock of bending the knees when they hit the ground. For a person who's blind, we don't know that. So that absorption of obviously impact is pretty difficult to know when it's happening. My left side is stronger coming inwards, and the reason why that is because working with a guide dog all my life, you're providing that invitation for the dog to come left. Let's say, for example, we're going around a right-hand corner, so actually using that strength, and it's micro muscles within the actual adductor. And then the reason why my right leg is actually stronger pushing outwards is that obviously I'm leading with my right hand, working with the dog being on the left-hand side, so my right leg is more dominant because I'm actually using that to step forward and define whatever obstacle may be in front of me. For me, it was an improvement. Obviously, it showed me that how you can really use the force, but also the exercises that I can do for the reasons why I perhaps didn't master the climb today at Elevate, because it was a hand strength where the actual ball was sloping downwards, and I need to improve that strength.
I was just saying to Jared, a good score here is usually anything over about 4 times body weight. Elite level sprinters will be about 6 times body weight on this test. On that test he did really well, so he's about 3 and a bit times body weight, so he's closing in on that strong mark of 4 times body weight. Not too bad.